Hey everybody! I am recovering from a horrible head cold. So I hope my voice will last through this video. Alright, so I went back and I watched the second half of the Extreme Paranormal episode where they go to investigate the haunted lake. Whole lot of teabagging, folks. Lots of teabagging. Now that fancy, expensive prop of the circle of protection, whatever they want to call it, basically the circle with all the little candles that floats on the water, very expensive. Well constructed. I felt it was definitely a high quality carnival prop, and the stage manager should feel quite proud of that. However, completely unnecessary. Does nothing. It floats. It's on fire. Pointless. I thought the history of the lake was kind of interesting. In fact, I thought that was the most interesting part of the episode, really. It's the only part, really, worth watching. There was a man who committed some spree murders in this town, and I guess a few years later the town was completely flooded, totally submerged underwater, and is now a lake that is cursed and haunted, and a hotspot of lots of urban legends, which is quite interesting. Now, Extreme Paranormal takes this interesting bit of urban legend, takes a crap on it, and calls it a television show. I find it's curious that with their underwater camera, the underwater cameraman is not harassed in the slightest. I would think that if it were genuine activity, that the cameraman would have experienced something as well. So, there you go. The other thing I find is curious is that we didn't see any views of the town. Like, all we can see underwater is just a bunch of murk. It's just a lot of pond debris, but we don't actually see any remains of the town. I suppose most of it would probably be disintegrated from the water after all this time, but you'd think that there would be something left. And I wonder even if the story of the town being flooded and turning into a lake is even true. I didn't bother to Google it. It's kind of interesting, but it's not, it's not even worth a Google. So why is A&E running this show, this carnival show? It's not arts, and it's not even quite entertainment. No. Teabagging.